big victory as Kenyans and as leaders representing the majority of Kenyans in the opposition. Yeah, because the majority of Kenyans as we speak are really one term in the opposition. We wish our national team, Harambee Stars, that is why tunaanza Harambee one term. So all our players there know they are Harambee one term. And so we have donated some tickets because we knew that they wanted a friendly crowd today in Kasarani. But I don't know how they manage the agencies because they are watching everywhere. They have blockaded, as you have noticed. When you're coming from the Langata side, approaching Mandaraka, Aerodrome Road is closed, kila mahali, because they want to know. They don't want Kenyans to go and cheer en masse. So they have bought every ticket for today's event. And that's okay. That's okay. But we are actually offering for the match between Kenya, the next 3 matches, Kenya and Morocco, Kenya and Zambia, I think, right? Because I'm actually the patron, Kenyans don't know. That's why it's very difficult for anybody to write my CV. Have you noticed? Because they don't know I'm actually the patron of Kenya Football Fans Association. When I was vice president, I organized about 20 buses to kind of cheer Harambee Stars in Uganda. They were playing against Uganda. But we also were delivering another message, that we wanted a borderless East Africa, that should be free movement of people. So this was a clear thing. We crossed Malaba border with 20 buses to demonstrate as we go to cheer our team in Uganda, but we're also saying, may East Africans traverse East Africa without let or hindrance. So that's why we did that. And so we have offered 500 tickets as a patron of Kenya football fans. In fact, the only, I may have to look for a sports CS anaitwa nani Mvuria. I may have to look for him. That's the one mwisini report mkisikia nimempigia Mvuria. Because I want him to recognize he should rise above partisanship. Apatie our fans opportunity to cheer our national football team. So 500 tickets for the match between Kenya and Morocco in particular. Watu wengi wanataka sana hiyo. Na ingine na Zambia. So we will do that because this ya leo sold out by Kenya Kwanza, wamenunua kila kitu. Because wanasema one time. Lakini that's a problem. Hata wewe wamepatia hiyo ticket watasikia wakisema one time. Because Kenyans are in that mood. Where I come from, people say an animal inanuka ile harufu ya kichaka iliyolala. If you want to know how a hyena smells like, in mahali imelala ndio inanuka, that type of. So what we are saying is this mood, the mood in this country, and I was so encouraged by the messaging today that Kenyans are feeling the high cost of living. Nothing is working by this administration, but as it occurred to them that the month of August signals now the march, actually the rush, if you like, to the next general election. If they thought 2027 was far, they now had better wake up to the reality. The country is now mobilized against them, and we are going to work in that direction. You had us issue a statement from the party offices of Patriotic Party, PLP, Party of Liberation, Martha Karua, People's Liberation Party, that we are very concerned about the way they are now targeting opposition leaders, but these are national leaders. Mheshimiwa Ndengwa Njiru, Wakili, and others who are with Kina Monyaka, Methu, we think that they wanted they deliberately wanted to shoot and kill and maim leaders, including Jamle Kamau, Senator Methu, and Peter Mheshimiwa Monyaka. So we are telling them if they go that route, then they are obviously spelling doom for themselves. And we want to have After all, I see one of the 10 points waliongea na watu wa ODM. I'm waiting to see whether they can have one point. Observe constitutionalism. It is not a matter between them and the ODM, but Kenyans expect nothing but this administration to adhere by the principles under our constitution. We therefore do not need to have a dialogue over that issue. So that's number one issue. Number two issue, we realize that even everything they do, and I really must thank Wakili Anata Kipchirchir, if I look for him, I'll look for him. Because what these empowerment things amounts to is abuse of office. They can't run away from that. That matter, we must prosecute it. Because they believe they can bribe Kenyans en masse. Ndio wakubali. They better know whatever they bring, wapatie watu as they do commit offenses, which we shall follow through, by the way. We are documenting everything, and I'm so happy, including my brother Ruben Kigame, who has also come up with a very solid matter on crimes against humanity. We are all together. We're all together, and we'll make sure nobody gets away with crime. The problem we have had in this country before is people commit crimes and they are let free. So we are documenting everything under the People's Restorative Commission, chaired by Justin Muturi. Kwa hivyo ndio tunasema kusema tu kwa leo, tunawataka vijana wetu Harambee Stars ushindi mkubwa. Amen. Na wao wajue hata kama washindi wao ni vijana wetu. Si namna hiyo? Yes. Na kwa hivyo lazima tuwashikilie kwa vyovyote vile. Yes. Thank you.